Hey guys, so I have a haul to share with you. I've got a little bit from Nifty, and then I bought some stuff from Temu. A lot of diamond paintings. I actually got one of those zipper bags this time. I guess I bought enough diamond paintings. Um, Normally when I have a lot of diamond paintings, I typically wait and do them all at once, but a bunch of them that I bought turned out to be double-sided tape, and so I'm sending those ones back. And yeah, they after I had filled out the refund request form, it was 3 paintings and that were double-sided tape, which is hilarious because I've never gotten a double-sided tape from Temu. I mean, I know that they have them, but just with my luck, up until recently, I had never gotten a double-sided tape. And so the 3 paintings came to about $20, and they're like, if you would like to keep these 3 paintings, we will give you a refund of $3.28. And then you can just keep the paintings and you don't have to bother sending them back. Or you can send them back and get your $19.56 back. It's like, yeah, I'll get the $19.56 back. Thank you very much. Sorry for my clearing of throat, coughing, pausing, raspy voice, yada yada. Sorry for all that in advance. So, I'm going to show probably the little smaller diamond. I mean, most of what I have are 30 by 40 and under left. The couple larger ones, like 40 by 40, I'll save and wait to do that in a separate video when I have a different setup. Because I can't do it at this table. So, I'm going to get the Nifty Thrifty done first. I don't know what's going on with Nifty Thrifty, and the same thing, it's the same way with Goodwill, where they just don't have shit. Like, their shelves are pretty bare. I mean, Goodwill's prices have been going up already, since I moved here. But now Nifty's prices are going up, and it's getting to the point where it's like, I don't see how it's really worth it. Unless I go in there for movies. I did, however, find this frame for $1. Whenever I can find these frames for $1, I'll take them, even if I have to sand it down and refinish the frame itself. That's fine. But I'm pretty sure these will fit. Do I have? Nope, I don't. It's probably going to be too wide for 30 by 40, but I could always have a matte cut, to fit the frame. And that wouldn't be as expensive as like buying a whole frame. It's a whole custom frame majigger. And then I bought this. It's a clipboard. What do they call it? Clip folio. It's brand new. It's like a blush pink. It's got a little bit of bug poop right here that I need to take some alcohol to. I bought this for my aunt. And like I said, it's brand new, so it comes with the original. Let me pause you and try and get you up a little bit higher. Okay, now I really can't see. But, it's got this really nice notepad in it, and so I bought it for my aunt because she had just gotten a job that she's super excited about, which I'm very happy for her because her last job was making her super depressed. She had worked at a nursing home as like the head, it was like a kitchen manager, if you will. She ordered the supplies, made schedules, blah, blah, blah. She had worked at the nursing home for 40 years, and then for 40, not 4 years, 40 years, and then they fired her. And so she had gotten a job working as like a working at like whatchamacallit, a stadium concert, where people perform concerts at. And she was kind of in charge of making sure that fans didn't come in contact with the performers. She was like the bodyguard for the door, if you will. And she hated that job, and so she recently got a job where she's an event planner. Has to do with something on the base. Because my uncle was a career Marine, so she's got base access and stuff like that, and so she's super excited. Not exactly sure what her job entails, but I know she's very happy to be starting that job, and I thought if she was an event planner, she may need a notepad. So, long story, very, very long story. This was only $1. They then had a bunch of, I just bought 2, but these were 50 cents a piece. They were 2 new Pen Gear legal pads. So I just bought that for, it doesn't look as nice as this pink one. It doesn't have the date and stuff on there. But, you know, it's refills. And I just want to know that I was thinking about her. So yes, I'll have my mom take that to her. This was the only movie that I bought under the Tuscan Sun. It's kind of a cornball movie. Usually not something I go towards, but I like that movie. I don't know why, I just do. I then got this spider web stencil for 50 cents. I have a stencil. I really wish I could see what I was seeing. I have a stencil of a spider web, but it's the type of stencil where the stencil is the actual lines of the spider web, you know, where the stencil part is the lines of the. So what you'd be inking is the negative space of the web, and so this one, it's where the negative parts are the stencil part, and then the positive parts, the actual lines, are where you'd stencil. So I was happy to find that. It's a little bit more bigger and less detailed than I wanted, but it'll work. It'll work. And then I got this pack of construction paper. There's sun damage. It's all green. There's sun damage to this end, and then a lot of the sheets are torn up, but there's a lot of sheets here. There's got to be at least 30. And I use this for my card mats because I don't do like the typical 1/8 inch mats around for my cards. I'm more prone to 16th inch. I just like to pencil mark it where I want to cut, but I like my mats super thin, and when the mats are that thin, you can't tell it's construction paper, and so now I buy construction paper whenever I come across it. This was only 50 cents too, so yeah, I felt that was a really good deal, and because the only place I can buy cardstock around here is at Walmart, or if I'm fortunate enough to find it at the thrift store. So yeah, it's definitely a resource that I take advantage of when I find it. I then got this pack of gel pens for $1.50. I'm not sure why I bought them. I don't need them. I have gel pens already that I don't use as often as I should. It did come with this one Stampin' Up! Marker, which does work brilliantly. Stampin' Right marker. And then I did test all the gel pens. The only ones that didn't work were the 2 gold ones, I think. I think it was. These 2 ones didn't work. I don't remember what color you were. What are you? So, was not to write on that. This is just a black pen. Okay, it's just a black pen in an orange case. Okay. So yeah, there's that. Most of them work okay. It's just 2 gold ones. I'll try and play around with them, see if I can get them to work. I got these baby booties. These are only $1. It's for cross stitch. Yeah, I can't see what you're seeing. I bought these as like a Christmas present for my mom. There's that. And then I got these paintbrushes. They look to be brand new. They were $5, so this was more of a pricier purchase. But like I said, they were brand new. And I'm pretty sure Royal and Lang Nickel is a really good brand. So I'm not sure how much these retail new, but I'm hoping I got a decent deal. And I have a habit of leaving my brushes in water. So it's nice that these have acrylic handles, so I don't have to deal with the paint swelling, or the wood swelling. And then I got this bowl for $1. I needed some more cat food bowls, and I don't like to buy actual bowls that are designated for cat food because it's like $6 a bowl if you buy, one designated for cat food. So I like to shop at thrift stores, but I couldn't find a whole lot. I mean, they had a lot of bowls that were wide enough so that it was less likely for the cat's whiskers to touch the sides. But I wasn't willing to pay more than $1 per bowl. And most of them were $2 or more, so I just have not been happy with the prices there lately, and they're limited stock. I got this one. This one was priced $2, but it was half off. It's a terracotta bowl. I actually really love this, and if it wasn't perfect for cat food, I'd probably keep it and use it myself. And then I got 4 stamps. The stamps are 4 for $1 still, which is nice because typically they run $1.50 to $1 a piece. I got, I think I see glare on my screen, but I can't really tell. So, here we go. I got that one. I bought this one for Christine because she's a really big Mary Engelbright fan. This one says All Night Media. You take the cake. So that's a gift for Christine. And then got this one. It's a 1992 PSX. It says Jingle All the Way. I do wish this was bigger because it's so small to color. It's such a small image, but I was having trouble finding images that I actually liked. I then got this one. This one is 1988 PSX. So the haunted house. I really like this one. This one's super cute. And then I got, this is the last one I got. It's just this PSX. It doesn't have a year. Tis the season to be jolly. Again, this image is too small for coloring, but we'll make it work. I love wood stamps. I'll never dismount my wood stamps or unmount them, unmount my wood stamps. This is a piece of art. Maybe I'm not a big Mary Engelbright fan, but this is a piece of art. Why would you want to get rid of that? But I mean, I guess if for storage reasons you want to. Okay, so I'm gonna pause you, bring the camera down so I can see the time. Okay, so on to Temu. I got this. I recently watched a video of the ingredients that are on shredded cheese. Pre-bagged shredded cheese, and I was not aware that shredded cheese, that powdery stuff on it, which I figured it was, it's gonna sound dumb, but I thought maybe it'd be like some dehydrated milk or something, like that. Turns out the powdery stuff on shredded cheese is pulverized wood pulp. And to be honest, eating wood pulp, it wasn't that distressing, Of all things I could eat, wood pulp is not that disgusting to me. What did bother me was to keep the bacteria down on the shredded cheese so that it doesn't mold as quickly, is they add a type of eye medicine to the coating of the cheese. And so I need to start shredding my own cheese, but I have bad arthritis in my hands, so I don't really like electrical appliances. I'd rather use something that's hand cranked, because I know in the event I don't have electricity, or I don't know. I'm just kind of, the older I get, the more old school I get, and I'd rather hand crank something. So, yeah, like I have like one of those ones you hold with, that it's like a sheet of metal and you just grate it. And I do use that when I make homemade macaroni and cheese, because I need cheeses that do not come pre-shredded. But I needed something for all the other times. I don't remember. I think I paid like $9 and something for this cheese shredder. It comes with this is the base, I think. Yeah, okay, so you turn this knob and then this pulls up. It's supposed to suction it to your counter. We'll see how well that works. And then it comes with a fine shredder. What would you call it? A coarse shredder. Your handle. And then it also comes with a slicer. I probably wouldn't bother pulling this out to slice up a cucumber, but I guess maybe if you were slicing a lot of something and you wanted more uniform cuts, maybe this would be a better option. Like if you were making ratatouille. I do not like zucchini, so I would not be making ratatouille, but if you were, this would probably be a good thing. But you just stick it in the hole and then push it down and yada yada. So there's that. I'm happy to have that. I'm getting through my non-cross-stitch stuff first. Then I bought this. This was $2.67. When my mom spends half the sister, oh my goodness. My mom spends half the sister. My mom spends half the month at her sister's most of the time. And when she goes, she takes the pack of dogs, and then I take Dottie. And she doesn't have enough room for a crate that Honey would fit into in her car, and so she sits them between Ruby and Rosie's crates in the back seat. And my mom, she's telling me that when she's driving, Honey, who she's kind of a small big dog, she's about 40 pounds, but very lanky. She's got super long legs, and she likes to just stick her front legs up in the air and wave them in between the two front seats, and not only is that a distraction, but it's dangerous. So, you know, we've got her seat belted in the back seat, but she can still whip her front legs around. So I thought this was, they had more solid ones, but I thought this would be a good one to try, and the reviews seemed very favorable towards this product. But it stretches, and you stick it in between your two front seats as like a barrier, so that Honey wouldn't, you know, be able to, hopefully, unless she tried to leap over, but like I said, she's seat belted in the back. Hopefully this will deter any shenanigans in the car while my mom's driving. So it feels like, for what it is, it feels like it's of good construction. So we will try that. And then last non-diamond painting thing I bought was this washi. I did not read the description on how thin it was, so I'm just going to buy something else, because this had intended to be a gift. But I didn't. It's hard to find washi tape sets that are what's the word? That don't have the varying sizes in the set, you know, where it's like not all half inch, and you've got like half inch, quarter inch, 1 inch, 2 inch, and I didn't want that. So it's just a rainbow, but they're very thin washi, but I'll use these. So I do a lot of budget kits, and I'm not sure how it is with the premium kits, but how much was that? This was like $1.67. A lot of the kits, the glue on the border is not that thick, and so you can use a thinner washi. Okay, I think that's the last non-diamond painting maybe. So I'll get started with the diamond painting now. This was 404. As I've said in my last video, I've been kind of obsessed with apples lately, and so there's a lot of apples in this haul. There's also a lot of cups, but the cups are bigger, so and I feel like a hypocrite when I say these things, but usually I'm not drawn to inanimate objects, diamond painting, or anything craft-wise. I don't like to do inanimate objects. I'm not a big fan of girls, like young girls, you know. But occasionally, I mean, like I said, I sound like a hypocrite, but occasionally. Alright, so 404. Oh, Wendy, I did look at the listings of the 3 double-sided tape ones, and nowhere on the listings on either 3 paintings did it say double-sided tape or poured glue. So I have a feeling there's no way I'd be able to know on that one. CTE 1587. So the way I have to hold, probably I'm going to have to hold them horizontal, but I'll try and get... so this is like a clear crystal apple. You can't really see. This is what it's supposed to look like. You know, hopefully it turns out. If I had had the opportunity to get all of my apples 40 by 40, I definitely would have. But a lot of them I could only find 30 by 30 or the excuse me, or the 30 by 40. So yeah, there's this one. I'm a little scared the flowers aren't going to turn out. You know, that's a big risk when it comes to flowers, is it's not going to turn out, but I felt like it was worth... I'm sorry if you hear that sound. It's this spotlight, and sometimes I touch it because I have, you know, I'm an antsy person, and I like to mess with things, but yeah, hopefully it turns out okay, and I'm hoping I have most of it in frame, but who knows. Okay. Oh, here's a tiny one. This one's a 20 by 20. I really don't know how this is going to turn out, but it wasn't worth it. I mean, I guess it would be worth it to return it if I really didn't like it, but I knew it was going to be questionable when I bought it, because I am returning those other ones. But who knows? Maybe it'll turn out really cute. Okay. It's just supposed to be a little dragon. Dracone. Dracone. And now I kind of want to watch I Am Dragon. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it to focus, but it's supposed to look like that. Yeah. It's going to be a little iffy on if it turns out good, but we'll find out. I don't buy a whole lot of 20 by 20s, but this one was 30 by 30. It was $3.14. I would have liked to get these apples bigger, but it just didn't give me that choice. I mean, this one does have a big flower on it, but the detailing, I'm not sure how that's going to turn out. So, as much as I dislike this color scheme for this apple, I actually think it's going to look quite, what's the word? Distinctive? Striking. There we go. There's, not that you're going to be able to frickin' see it, but, I mean, there's just, no. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. Okay. CQ11. Okay. So here is the apple. Hopefully you can see it okay. And hopefully it turns out okay. I think the flower will turn out good. I just don't know about all these, because it's supposed to be like ice crystals around the apple. So, I don't know. Alright, this one was $3.59. Another apple. 30 by 40. XP. 47. So try and show you this way first. I actually have decent hopes that this one's going to turn out okay. I'm not going to bother talking about the symbols anymore. It's, I don't know. If you've got a question on it, let me know and I'll find out for you. But I paint by symbol anyways, so the symbol, the number, order doesn't matter to me. Because that is something a professional YouTuber would say. It just doesn't matter to me. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a golden branch coming up with like ice tips. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. My time. I might have time for one more. This one, I don't enjoy landscapes, but this one is reminiscent to home. I live right next to Mount Rainier. And so there is this one. And I think this one is actually going to turn out really beautifully. Trees are silhouetted. It's a lot of black. What's that? Yep, it's not 310, so I don't know what color that's gonna be. A veritable palette of purples for this one, and I'm sorry it's on the side. Sorry. But yeah, that should be super pretty. All the W's, that's color 939. I don't know what color that is. It doesn't even say there's a 310 on here, although that does look 310, but this looks pretty black, but it could be. I don't know. If that's a navy blue, that's the darkest navy blue I've ever seen. Anyways, thanks for watching if you did. I'm sorry I gabbed a lot. And I will talk to you later. Adios.